I have a really funny Leo DiCaprio story.
What's the story?
And so we get to the table and she's like going in hard. Like she's like professing love. She's like, oh, Leo, you know, this is the night. We are Scorpio. There is a full moon. And he knows her and he's being like very sweet, actually.
Okay.
So eventually he starts to do like the celebrity stare through. You know what I'm talking about.
Of course.
Yes. Like where they're like, they've been as polite as they possibly can be.
They just look through.
Right. At the end of the night, it's very obvious that like we're not invited to Leo's, but Leo's having an after party.
Okay.
And so my friend is like trying to garner us an invite. And so she's like going to the other models and she's like, we go to Leo, blah, blah, blah. And then finally she finds like one of his
people.
Yeah. She goes, oh, my friend doesn't drink. She can drive us. This girl starts like running through the house. And then the guy is like chasing her like, you gotta get out of here, bitch.
Oh, God.
And she's like, and I can see Leo kind of like cringing because it's like not his way of
course.
He's a nice guy, right? To speak to how the story got started. And like my friend who has never been to a Hollywood party is like, I don't think they want us here. And I was like, oh honey, like nobody's invited to anywhere in LA. Don't worry about it. Like everybody feels like they're not invited in the room. And so these two guys get into the hot tub. I'll leave their names out of it. So I finally just walk over and I'm like, wow, sausage fest in the hot tub at Leo DiCaprio's house. Like, what are you guys doing in there? A little sword fight? Or like, I wasn't expecting that. And they're like, wow, a girl with a personality. We weren't expecting that either. Like take off your clothes, get in here. And I was like, wait, so I get all the girls to take off their clothes or get down to their bra and underwear and get in the hot tub.
So you're the hero.
I get everybody to get in the hot tub. I create a game of truth or dare. And then, because obviously I know Leo's not going to play the game of truth or dare, I'm like, you can be the moderator. Why don't you, like, if you don't like the truth or you don't like the dare, since you're the king of the castle, like, you can up the ante, right? And he's like, down, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm like creating the whole game. And actually, it turned out one of the guys had followed me on social media previous and like, whatever. And so I got this whole game going. I got everybody loose, I'm like getting it done. And, the girl comes back around and she's like, she's still running. She almost falls in the pool and she goes, oh, Leo, your friend is so terrible. Oh my God. And I like call her over and I'm like, Speedy,
you're killing it.
You're a supermodel. Please just take off your fucking clothes. Like, get your bra and get in the fucking hot tub. Like, I'm trying to help you here.
Yeah, of course.
Shh. Hush on the talkie or the swimmy. It's 3 a.m., Fuck. And anyway, the guy catches up and he's like, you gotta go, bitch. And I'm like, all right, we'll leave. And they're like, no, Danny, don't go.